right, we are back and gonna do the. I'm gonna bring this Jeep up here with this guy, although I don't think it matters. Don't really have a casualty collection point yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna even place one. I have made sure I had smoke properly done. Our pyrotechnics are assigned. I actually gave smoke to a couple of units up here. Laid down the volume of fire. Now I moved my engineers here, and part of it is this guy will open fire on the card with the most steps. So I wanted him opening fire here. We've got these guys are firing here. They can't see here. They can't reach here. So they're going to fire here. I'm going to fire here. This heavy is firing overhead fire there, and these guys are trading fire. Basically, heavy weapons there, small arms there. That is a fire team, fire team, fire team, and a normal squad. This should disappear. So, counterattack. I looked at that. Anything that is next to a card without the unresolved potential contact, card with it's adjacent to a card with unrevealed PC, so I need to get that gone. Adjacent to a card not occupied by enemy forces. Well, that's here, 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 primarily. And then there's obviously the row ones on the top, but it's always the top row. So we place PC counters there regardless. My first goal is to get onto these cards and get everything except the top row occupied. Actually, I'm going to get that since there's no card there, and at least I hope I'm going to do that. So let's jump in. There is no event. CO gets, we are at engaged already. So the CO gets 5. I believe he's in a position. He can see this guy because he is on elevation. So there's a line of sight to him. Radio works. So the XO definitely. I need that guy. I need the first. I need the second. I want the first sergeant to load up. And then the question is the third here. Yeah, I want the third too. So he used all food. I'm going to go without the third. On this one, I just want the third to do one thing. Get a guy there. So we'll take a chance since we only had 5. So the first platoon gets, he is a veteran, so he gets 6. He's here. I didn't do this the way I wanted to. It's going to tell this guy to move over here. So he's exposed. So he's taken over that card. So that's 1. 2. Oh, you know what? This guy's firing here too. We got a crossfire. Oops. There's a crossfire because I'm firing there. So this was 2. It's going to tell this guy to move up here. I want to get a unit on that card, a ground unit on that card. So that's 3. And he's going to tell the artillery who is associated with him to try to lay down artillery there. So this will be number 4 of his 6. So the artillery has 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Exhort. So he failed. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll save 1. If I'd have been smart, I would have waited, would have not activated the first sergeant, because then he could have told that artillery guy to try again. Second, he only gets 2, so he has 3. That's pretty bad. Really wanted this guy. Well, the first thing he's going to do, let's see, the FAC is connected to him. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty limited here. I need to get this FAC going, but I am going to tell he is in the open. Line veteran. He's going to tell the veteran to move here undercover. That will cause him to start firing. But there's no additional impact on that card. Then he's going to slide under the trench. So he's exposed, which is dangerous. But he's going to tell this FAC to attempt to lay down fire. He gets 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so the FAC has, so we're not going to take any fire on that card now. So that's an airstrike. Let's knock that down. All right. That'll make a huge, so will that'll take that off. I need to get this guy under fire. Those are 3. He is out of commands. So now it'll be the first tank platoon gets, he's a line, so he has 4. I definitely want to activate one of these guys. Well, these guys are supposed to have 6 ammo each. That's something I didn't. I want to activate him because I'd like to get him here. That guy can stay and be firing. I think I'll activate that one too. So I'll activate those 3. So he's saving 1. XO. He's green, so he only gets 2. Well, one, attempt to infiltrate. And that is, he is line. No, he's not veteran. Oh, wrong guy. He is line. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, he's with the first platoon, but that's okay. He can. So 1, 2. So he infiltrated. That's awesome. So that's 1, and then 2 is going to be to move there. He's definitely exposed. So that's the XO has used both of his. Now I need to get a ceasefire with this first sergeant. The first sergeant is a veteran, so he has 5. He can't tell. We're in the same command, so he cannot tell that guy to do anything. He's gonna do his cluster, which will cause a ceasefire. So we are no longer going to be firing on that card from any of these places. Actually, that disappears. They're firing small arms. It's no longer crossfire, and it turns into small arms right here. To trigger that, I'm going to need one command. I think he's going to have the artillery FO. Let's think here. Now, he's just going to save his 4. So third gets 1. He is a veteran, so he gets 2. Oh, he was undercover. He couldn't even be activated anyway. So that actually worked out okay. So that's 3. I'm going to move this guy here. He's exposed. Who I want to move there? I don't have anybody with white phosphorus. I am going to move him there. They will not. Actually, they're not opening fire. I'm going to move this guy there. He's exposed. He'll also open fire here, although it's irrelevant. He will save 2. Big drum roll. 4 general initiatives. All right. This is good. Well, first one's obvious. I'm going to attempt an artillery strike. So 1, 2, 3 draws. All right. So that's 2, and the fire airstrike will make that 3. So AB2 goes up here. This is awesome because that is the end of I have no more incoming coming at me from those. So that's a 5. That's 1. Second one is that under the trench. 2. Pop and smoke. 3. And have that guy look for cover. 1, 2, 3. So he failed to find cover, although he did sift out 2 contacts, which is good. All right. We don't check for enemy HQ, so activity. Check, check, and check. There's only 3 cards. Should be pretty quick here. So number 1 is right here. This is a fire team. I don't think he does anything. Fire team, he's undercover. He's not on. He just drops down and does nothing. He just keeps firing. That's what fire teams do. Don't really need to check him unless he's pinned. All right, 2 cards. Second one, so it's over here. Now, this guy is he's under fire from a different direction. So we'll do a 1 through 4. It doesn't I didn't want the reshuffle. 1 through 4. Oh. Under fire from a different direction. A 2 is a grenade attack or a concentrate fire. It's not going to matter. because let's see if I can find this. I swear to God, it's in 7, section 7. The concentrate fire marker is removed if line of sight is subsequently lost due to smoke or incoming. So any ammo is not used. I'm not even going to draw because he does not. He's going to concentrate fire, but then this is going to flip and it's not going to matter. So. And then we have these guys. So we have 2 fire teams. These are fire teams on, not undercover, on an opposing unit's card, 1 through 5. First one, 3. Fire team not undercover. That is a fallback on the first one. There's a 60% they fall back, but the second one does not. Fire team not undercover. He's going to attempt to move into or seek cover. So this guy's gone. This guy is going to try to seek cover. So 1, 2, 3. He only has 2 because he's green. So he found cover. So the question is, what kind of cover? So 1 through 5. 5. I think that's as good as it gets. Nope, that's the worst it gets. So he exposed himself and has basic cover. So that actually hurt him. By 1. Not, after next turn, it didn't hurt him. But all right. So that's it for their enemy activity checks. We do not have any capture, any retreat. The AT phase. All right. This guy is going to move here and stop. Now here, he's +2, +4, +7. So the small arms fire has no difference. So he did not have to check for small arms fire. So that was 1. I am going to have this guy move here. That's 2. And this guy move here. That would be 3. All right. That's my AT movement. Fire mission update. Flips. Effectively, the small arms, it's going to disappear. He's actually still firing, but at the end of the cleanup, that's going to go away. Flip. He actually is still firing, but it's going to go away, so we'll kill that. Potential contact, we have one right here. And we are heavily engaged now because that card, these guys did not move off that card. So we're drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. So this guy triggered nothing, which is great. No pinned recovery. So we basically have 3 cards to check. So here's first. This is +4 minus. Well, hold on. Let's do this. The mortar and 1W2 and 23. So 23 is using ammo. The mortar is using ammo. 1W2 was using ammo to fire at that guy. Two 1 HMG and 24 and 2 1 HMG are also using ammo. So 21, I said 21, right? My gosh, 24. 24 and 2 1 HMG are using ammo. All right. Nobody else is using, oh, no, I take that back. 175 is using ammo. Up here. So ammo is now taken care of. So, plus, excuse me, +4 minus 3 or 7, so that's a -3. He's just pinned. That's the second time that airstrike has just pinned somebody. This is +2, +3, -2. So he's a +1. He is pinned. My guy is +2. That is a miss. All right, so this flips to all pinned. And then the last one is over here. We have +2, +4, and then -6. So it's a -2. So that is a hit. He is green, so he is a casualty. Oh no, he is not green. He is, but that's a casualty and a fire team. So we have a casualty, and he turns into a fire team. Oops, he is pinned. He's a lad as well. So he's a pinned fire team. All right. Pinned fire team. And that is it. So we will clean up and move on to turn 2. Now, counterattack is now going to be, well, I need to get onto those cards because that'll limit. Right now, the counterattack would hit all of those, and I can limit it to the top. Actually, this too, but I can limit it to the top row. So I do want to get on those cards. Yeah, I do want to get onto those cards. All righty. Do we have an HQ event? We do. Oh, goody. You know how much I love these. Number 6. That I know is not good. Mission 6. Trouble on the flank. No unit may move forward to a new row. Oh, well, that's okay. That has no effect. Because that's not a new row. HQ. We're still heavily engaged. Oh, golly. He gets 2, basically. Wow. We can't do the 3rd. Can't do the 2nd. It's going to do the EXO. I don't really care about the tanks. You can't do the 3rd. I think we'll just save it. Where's the 1st? 1st is right there. Do the first 2. Spend them both. All right. First here with the 1st. No, we're not going to do the 1st. Oh, yeah, we are. We're going to do the 1st. All right. 1st gets 2. He gets 3, basically. So he's up to 4. 1st is going to tell this guy to attempt fire again. This time he's drawing 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, we got Italian fire, which I don't really care about because I don't want to put it on my own cards, and I'm not going to put it up here. So we'll put it up. We can do it like this. I don't even know if I have to place that. So that used an ammo. So that's 1. Hmm. Two. 3, 4. And he's exposed. Okay. That's that. So he used all 4 of his. And we got fire on that card again, suppressing it. Exo. He's green. He gets 1, effectively. No, he gets 3 because he's activated. So Exo gets 3. 1. I'm going to tell this guy to dig in. So that's looking for cover. 1, 2, 3. Exhort 4. So he failed. So he used all 3 of his. Okay. The second, who is up here under cover. Oh my God, he gets 6, 7, 8. He is a veteran. No, he gets 6 because he is the lower number. Well, I'm going to call in an airstrike again. I want to try to clean that guy up. Or do I? I am going to call in an airstrike. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we have no more airstrikes. But I have free reign right now. So that's 1. I'm going to move this guy forward. He'll go under this trench as well. No, he will not go under the trench. 2. That's it. Actually, I take that back. 3. It's exposed. So tell that guy to look for cover. He's line 1, 2, 3. Exhort 4. All right. So he moved, and then 3 more. So he used 3 more commands. He's down to 1. But this guy is exposed and under cover. All right. He had 6, just to make sure, right? 1, move there. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 1. Yep. All right. Third platoon is undercover and a veteran. So 2. So he gets 3, 4. So he's up to 6. I don't think he really wants to do very much. Actually, he's going to push this guy. I'm going to start pushing this guy forward. Get him up where he could potentially help with. So that's 1, 2, 3. He's moved now and is exposed. So it's 1, move, 3. So he is saving 3. Tank platoon gets, wow, he gets 3. So he has 4. I don't really think. Can't move onto that card. Wouldn't mind moving onto that card. So that's one activation. I think I want to move on to that card too. So that's 2 activations. All right, so we're going to activate those 2. First sergeant gets 1. Does he want to do anything? He's already fired. Yeah, I think he's going to, just to save some ammo, he's going to actually tell this guy to look for cover. 1, 2, 3. So that guy is exposed and looking for cover and not fire, or found cover and is not firing. He'll stay out with this guy. Save is 4. General initiative. We got 2. All right. That was good, because the first one I want to do is I want to have this guy move here. He's exposed. Now we've got all those cards. That's 1. This guy's pinned. My second one is going to be to attempt a grenade attack. So that guy is line. 1, 2. So we did successfully grenade attack. Wow, okay. That may change. I don't think I'm going to get this guy on this card anymore, because that's just a waste of ammo. And he can't fire back because he's pinned. So those are my 2. All right. Oh, they have an HQ event. Oh, it's a counterattack. You got to be joking me. It did happen. I will bet money. Yeah. That is a counterattack. Oh my God. Well, this is why I kind of wish. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, right? It's the. So the game got more interesting. That's so thematic. When it's drawn, so discard, let's see. Place a PCA marker on all U.S. occupied that are either adjacent to a card with an unrevealed. We don't have any. Adjacent to a card not occupied. Fortunately, we just occupied every card. Top row. We're going to have a PCA here, 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 and here. Wow. Now we're right now heavily engaged. Discard existing markers. Change the enemy tactics to mark the final turn with the turn track marker. The sequence of play does not change. Resolve using the counterattack. And the why CSR 5? It doesn't actually say for 3 turns anywhere. Where did I see that earlier? Offensive 3 turns. Yeah, sorry, it does. 3 turns, including this turn. So it'll be turn 1, 2, and 3. So we have a counterattack going on. Well, God, I love this game. All right. Glad I kept all the cards occupied. Glad I got on those cards. Sure wish they weren't exposed. But now let's check them. We have a check, and a check on those 3 cards. And this is pinned. They're all pinned. Which card? Number 3. So it's going to be over here. So this is pinned. He's pinned undercover. 1 through 4. That is a 3. An attempt to rally. That failed. He is a green fire team. All right, next one. Second one. So here. That is pinned. on the same card. He is undercover. Pinned on the same card, undercover, 1 through 5. A 1. He does nothing. And here, pinned undercover. 1 through 4. 2. That is nothing. So that was pretty darn uneventful, other than a counterattack. No capture. There is no retreat. My tanks, I am going to move this guy here. We're going to get a tank up onto that card. I am not going to do that guy right now. That feels like wasted ammo, or does it? No, I am going to move this guy. So we got +4. There's no way he's getting hit. So, and this turns into heavy weapons, and 22 will use. I'm going to just record it right now while I'm thinking about it. The reason I'm doing that is if this PCA triggers, I want to ultimately have a heavy on there that can do something. Especially if it's a tank, which is very possible. All right. So let's... that's the end of my tanks. I don't think I activated any more. So tanks are done. Fire mission updates. Delete and flip. Delete, flip, flip, flip. All right. Ammo. 24 is definitely going to be using one again. And I already recorded the other one. All right. And 23 will be using one. A waste. 4 potential A's. So the 4th one. So we're going to do right here. We are heavily engaged. So we're drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. This has contact. This is going great. Mission 6. Counterattack. Drawing 10. Number 2. Package 1 incoming. Oh, nice. All right. Artillery on a 1 through a 3. So out of a 10, artillery. So this guy is going to take a pound. And the spotter will be placed. What are we doing? 10. Row or number 10. So that is right front. So max line of sight. So 1. 2. We can see through both of those actually. So he is literally going to be, I'm going to have to do that up there. He's in a village all the way up there. Looking down. And I'm going to draw, so he is in a trench, but I'm going to draw on a 1 or a 2, I think. What do we say? 1 or a 2, it's a strong building. Instead on a 5. No, it's a light building. So that's the same as a trench. Doesn't really matter. So that's the artillery spotter. It's way up here. Artillery, 2 fire missions, so he's got 1 left. He is unspotted. And he is in a trench. +2, not that that matters. All right. So he can see through there, to here. All right. Well, there's 1. 3 to go. 3rd one. Well, we're just going in order. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that guy had nothing. 2 to go. Second one. 1, 2. So we do have contact here again. That is number 10. 12. Incoming. So it's just a single fire mission with a -5. There is nothing else. Oh, actually, this guy needs to have the artillery on him too. So this is a single incoming. Well, so far, I mean, these suck in terms of these units, but no real units that I have to worry about. All right, so we're drawing for here. 3 draws. 1, another contact. Oh my God. 10, that's number 6. This could be a little worse. Number 6 is 9. A human wave. Well, look at that. 3 squads out of cover, marked exposed. Interesting. One through 5 out of 10. So no leader. Draw for each. They can all be on the same card. They do not open up volume of fire, but we do have a human wave coming at me. So we'll figure out where this guy's going to be. So we got a human wave, and human wave. Exposed, but it's max. Line of sight. So let's draw, and they can go in any direction. So 10, a 3, that's front. So we have 1, 2. Only if this is elevation will it matter. It is not elevation. The max line of sight is here for this card. So the first one is going right there. And this guy will actually open fire. But he's not going to ultimately fire because he's got his incoming. No, he cannot see. He's got incoming. He cannot see that. This guy can see there, and he can do overhead fire, but he's not going to. All right, next one. 1 through 10, 6. 6 is left front. So that's an embankment, so that's a +1. That is not. So he's here. So these human waves. Now this is interesting because I can fire at that guy, I believe. The reason I can fire at that guy is I've got this heavy machine gun. They're not firing, by the way. But that's +1, and this is +1, so this guy can overhead fire. And he will overhead fire. So this is going to be automatic here. And the next guy, 1 through 10, a 3, so he's also front. We got a couple guys just rolling on in on this attack. All right. Look at that map. All right. Well, the counterattack hit 3 out of the 4 cards. That's kind of stinks statistically. All right. Pinned recovery, there is none. So let's go check. This guy. He is +2, so he is a -1. That is a miss all day long. We have +2, +5, so it's -2. That is a hit. He is green, so he is now paralyzed. So that guy will not be any concern anymore. Yeah, but I already took fire for a lot of these guys because if they're down to 23 is down to 4. Yep. So that's firing. Already taken care of that guy firing. Because we've only had, this is only turn 2. I think I did the same thing for 24. Is down to 4. Yep. All right. And 22 I did down to 5. Yep. Here. All right. It's -4 plus 4. So it's effectively a 0. Well, he stays pinned. That I wanted that to be worse. I'm +2 plus I'm a +4. Of course, I'm hit. Paralyzed and a litter team. Oh my god. That was brutal. So litter, paralyzed, litter. Wow, that guy just ripped me a new one. And I got one more fire team now. Jeez. That was unexpected. We're going to have a fight for that card, aren't we? With all these guys. This got thematically fascinating. These guys are all now pinned. As well. Shnikey. Did not expect that. All right. +1, so it's a -4. Well, there's luck. Right. So he's pinned. Nothing there, but this guy here is -3. He's -4 as well. Ooh, that was close. Make sure I did that math right. I'm 90% sure I did. Yeah, it's -6 plus 1. So he is hit. He's the engineers. Line, casualty, and paralyzed. Oh, my engineers are gone. That's paralyzed team. Casualty. And another lat team. There's a fire team. Pinned and pinned. And actually, is there an engineer? Pinned engineer? I don't know if they're supposed to be or not. It's an interesting question. Nope, just down to a fire team. All right. He got pummeled pretty badly. All right. Last one is over here, which is +5, -6. So he's just a -1. Just pinned. Jeez. They just pummeled me. I didn't do jack. All right. Clean it up. This got interesting. I'm going to stop this recording. We're going to jump back in and pick it up on turn 3. Hoping to be able to bust through some turns fairly fast. I will be moving less units, although I might need to get some stuff up to tackle this counterattack. And I don't know how many times they're going to counterattack. There's the challenge. That's where trying to get this reattempt done. Having to go into the reattempt definitely made it interesting. Keep watching. Appreciate you. Bye.